Every morning, in big cities, small towns, and everywhere in between, keys turn, doors open, and co-working spaces light up. Neighbors meet founders, side hustles meet their first customers, and ideas finally get a place to breathe. While members create, managers are stuck stitching together systems that weren't built for spaces like these. Tabs pile up, workarounds multiply, and if one thing breaks, everything crashes to a halt. Now, imagine running a space on a tool designed by people who live this life, fluid, friendly, and built to amplify every handshake, booking, and breakthrough. Today, we're lifting the hood on Deskie, the engine already driving smoother, smarter days for co-working spaces across the globe.
Good morning. I'm Nick McMillan, the founder and CEO of Deskie. Welcome to Deskie Forward 2025. I've run co-working spaces for nearly a decade, wearing every hat from janitor to manager, marketer, and everything in between. Deskie wasn't built in a boardroom or pitched to VCs. It was built out of necessity inside a real co-working space to solve real problems. It was designed to simplify operations, boost profitability, and bring joy back to running a space. Deskie isn't just tech serving co-working, it's co-working made into software. And today, I'm incredibly excited to show you how Deskie is going to set a new standard for our entire industry. But first, let's take a step back. Co-working isn't a side story anymore, it's the new normal. Roughly 8,000 spaces open their doors in the US every morning and over 40,000 worldwide. This is a multi-billion-dollar market and it's just getting started. These places don't just rent rooms, they spark local economies. They give founders a first address and they turn neighbors into collaborators. Our team sat down and analyzed the average co-working tech stack. On paper, it made sense, but in practice, it can be up to $900 a month of overlapping tools, connectors, and fragile APIs. We think software should reduce friction among moving parts, not add to them. So instead of more glue, we built the missing pieces ourselves, and you'll see a taste of that today. Deskie isn't just another admin portal, it's where the day actually happens. Who sits where, which rooms are booked, bills sent and paid, announcements, messages, and much, much more. We hear constantly, this is what co-working software is meant to be. Whether we're talking about a brand new space or a seasoned industry veteran, the outcome is always the same. Less friction, fewer tabs, and cleaner days. In terms of development, we ship. We listen and we refine, fast. Your feedback lands in builds, not backlogs. From day one, we chose to lift the entire ecosystem, not just sell a subscription. Beyond the app, we're investing in this community and the craft in a huge way. Let's take a look at a few of our commitments we've already shipped. First up, the Co-working Owners Alliance, a no-guru, no-gatekeeping Facebook group where industry professionals swap what actually works. Policies, pricing, tips, scripts, and more. The Deskie Document Library, an open library of industry-tested Google Docs, plain English templates that you can copy, customize, and ship in minutes. Agreements, policies, notices, scripts, and more, 100% free to anyone and everyone. Our website templates, design-first framework templates for any co-working space, free to duplicate, no email required. Built for speed, accessibility, and SEO, so you can launch a stunning website in hours, not weeks. Co-working Clarity, our in-house co-working industry podcast. Stories and systems from owners in the trenches. What's working, what isn't, and why. Actionable episodes for community managers and teams who want to get sharper between Monday and Friday. And finally, the Deskie Playbook series. Step-by-step guides for everyday moments, giving a great tour, resolving conflicts, cleaning, onboarding, and more. Clear checklists, short scripts, do or don't examples. Use them as is or make them your own. These are just a few ways we're lifting the industry, all live today in the Deskie Resource Center, free to anyone. And with that foundation in place, it's time for the next step. Today, we're proud to introduce Deskie 2.0, completely rebuilt and expertly refined. Deskie's always started from one simple question. What are managers actually trying to get done? Not features for a spec sheet, but workflows for real life. Deskie 2.0 is a complete recommitment to that mission. We put every pixel, every screen, and every assumption under the microscope. What we already had was good, but we've insisted on great. So we rebuilt Deskie from the ground up. Deskie 2.0 is built on 4 primary pillars. Clarity. No more asking, where did they hide that? Every screen answers what's happening and what comes next. Consistency. Learn it once and use it everywhere. Deskie was built with user experience at the forefront, so users can stop hunting and start doing. Speed. Fewer clicks, snappier loads, and bulk actions mean more time to focus on what actually matters in your space. And finally, confidence. It's safe by default and reversible by design. Smart workflows, previews before changes, audit trails, and the ability to undo the scary stuff. And the result? A feature set that gets out of the way so you can run your space the way you want to. And starting today, Deskie is also native. In addition to the browser version, iOS and Android apps are now available for both members and administrators, as well as Mac and Windows desktop apps, so you can interact with your space wherever feels right. There's no more web-only versus mobile-only. Use what you want, how you want. And today, we'll also be launching the Deskie Companion app, a toolkit for spaces to run purpose-built tablet screens around their buildings. Put an iPad by the door for quick visitor check-in, or mount one outside a meeting room for a scheduling kiosk. Everything stays in sync with your existing Deskie features. Deskie Companion makes it super easy to add new and exciting tech to your space without the need to hunt for laggy and expensive third-party equipment. And it's available today on both Android and iOS for free. Everything in Deskie 2.0 is designed to keep you in flow. It looks better because it works better. Cleaner typography, calm colors, smart spacing. It feels instant because it is. Actions happen in place, lists don't blink, and the next step is always one tap away. Competitors bolt features onto creaky admin portals and call it innovation, but we built a coherent system. Deskie 2.0 is opinionated, but in the right ways. Sensible defaults, clear labels, and guardrails that protect your revenue, not get in your way. This isn't just new paint. It's a decade of operator pain translated into product. It's the difference between software you tolerate and software you trust to run your day. Deskie 2.0 is truly the definitive platform for coworking. It's beautiful, fast, intuitive, and consistent. But we're not stopping here. Let's take a peek at what's coming down the pipeline later this year. And instead of rattling off a list of coming soons, let's explore a real use case and see how Deskie actually holds up. Let's plan an event together, a simple Friday happy hour. Watch how Deskie 2.0 carries it from idea to execution. Let's create an event for our happy hour. We'll go to events, create a new one, we'll name it Friday Happy Hour. We'll set the date to next Friday, capacity 60, quick description, and we'll make it available to the public. There we go. Events live at the core of Deskie. No more Eventbrite fees, no duct tape forms or RSVPs. Your capacity, targeting, payments, check-ins, they all live in one place. Now let's sketch out the plan. We'll create a new note in our operations notebook, and we'll call it Happy Hour Run of Show. A quick bullet list of everything we need. We'll drop in the vendor contact and a rough budget, and we're done. Notes captures the way space managers actually think. Checklists, SOPs, budgets, vendor lists, whatever you want. All organized, searchable, and collaborative. Ideas become action without bouncing between multiple tools. But now, we need to start spreading the word. Let's create a newsletter announcing the event. We'll create a new newsletter. We'll drag in the event section. You'll see the time, title, RSVP are already pre-filled. Pick an audience, all members. We'll add a quick opening line. Join us this Friday for a chill end of week, and send. Most email suites are built for marketers. Deskie simplifies this process and makes keeping your members in the loop much easier. With Deskie, users can create beautiful branded emails in minutes, not hours. But so far, we've only reached people within our space. We want to open this happy hour up to the world. So let's get it posted on our own website. Under the website section, we'll enable the upcoming events feature, and that's it. We'll refresh our live site, and there it is. No copy and paste, no late night HTML, and no stale pages. Your website mirrors your operations automatically. Events, capacity, times, images, it's always the source of truth. Deskie's website feature makes creating and maintaining a pixel-perfect website an absolute breeze. But it would be a shame to not promote this within our office. Let's push this across the signage we've already got. We'll look at our existing screen, we'll find our lobby, we'll enable the event tile, and we'll save. Lobbies, hallways, meeting rooms, turn them all into living surfaces. Tonight's check-in, live head counts, Wi-Fi info, upcoming events, and important notices, all part of the foundation, not another fragile add-on, special thanks to the Deskie Companion app. And finally, for the event itself, I don't feel like playing bartender. Let's make sure our quantities are up to date with our point of sale system. We'll check our Coca-Cola, we'll throw a couple more in the cooler, we'll update our quantity, and we're good. We could just throw a QR code on the side of the cooler, but I think we'll set up an iPad kiosk with the Deskie Companion app to make things a little easier. Members select, pay, and go, or add it to the next upcoming invoice. Deskie's point of sale feature lets spaces enable new revenue without new overhead. Inventory syncs automatically, finances update, and hospitality stays hospitality. It looks like our event's set up to be a huge success. Notes captured the details, events made it real, newsletters and websites spread the word, screens set the tone, and point of sale turned hospitality into revenue. What you've seen here isn't a demo reel. These features ship to every Deskie plan this year. Events, notes, newsletters, websites, screens, and point of sale. All one platform, all one flow. Week after week, we sand down friction. Inline actions, bulk where it counts, zero hunt navigation, labels that read like plain English, not as an upsell, but as a baseline. While competitors bolt parts onto aging dashboards, we built an operating system. It stays in context, it feels instant, and it protects revenue with smart defaults and guardrails. It's a decade of owner pain translated into product craft, software your team trusts to run the day. If we ended here, it would already be a tremendous year for Deskie and for the entire coworking industry. But we didn't set out to make the work easier. We set out to make it feel effortless. So what's next? What if the next step took itself? What if answers showed up before you asked? What if follow-through was drafted for you, ready to review and ready to send? That's where we're going next.
There's always another question, another spreadsheet, another thing you meant to do. And when you run a space, there's no time to catch up because there's always more coming in. You've got the data, you've got the tools, but somewhere between Slack, your inbox, and a dozen tabs, you lose the thread.
Today, I'm proud to introduce Operator, your always-on coworking assistant. Operator lets you talk to your space and get answers from your own real-time data. It's like having a data analyst, a community manager, and a personal assistant all rolled into one. But Operator doesn't just answer questions, it follows instructions. It gets things done. From everyday tasks to strategic insights, Operator is your system's new brain. But that's just scratching the surface. Need to know which members are past due? Curious who your biggest spender is? Want to see which spaces are underperforming and why? Operator can tell you. It's not just about reporting, it's about surfacing the decisions that move your business forward. Operator makes your data accessible and actionable. But Operator doesn't just wait for you to ask. It surfaces what matters before you even think to look. It can flag patterns, it can spot inefficiencies, and it can prompt follow-up. It can even suggest better ways to use the tools you already have. Operator is more than reactive, it's proactive. It learns your space, it watches trends, and it helps you lead. And it's not just for owners. Community managers can ask for tomorrow's schedule, and receptionists can check in a tour or find a member in seconds. Operator is woven into every inch of your coworking space's operations. Everything is permissioned, it's all logged, and it's all reversible. Messages are draft first, and Operator is leverage, not lock-in. This isn't just AI, this is operational clarity. It's a new standard in how coworking spaces are going to be managed. It's smarter, it's faster, and it's human-friendly. Whether you're on phone or desktop, it's the same voice. Everything's done in seconds. Web, iOS, Android, Mac, Windows. Talk or type. Operator is here. Your day doesn't wait for menus anymore. You speak, and it stages the next step, and you stay in control. Today, we raise the floor and the ceiling. Operator drafts the day, and you give the final word. Our competitors can continue hobbling together convoluted workflows, but we'll continue focusing on real, actionable outcomes. Operator will be available on all Deskie plans this year. Deskie 2.0 feels different because it is different. It's built by managers, it's refined in real spaces, and shipped fast with your feedback. Deskie 2.0 isn't more features, it's less friction. It's cleaner workflows, a UI that gets out of the way while quietly doing more for you. Today, we introduced Deskie 2.0, we brought Deskie Companion to life, and we made Deskie native on iOS, Android, Mac, and Windows. And all of this rolls out to everyone today. We cut the clicks, we cleared the clutter, and we made room to let the work flow. Today, we introduced coworking space management reimagined. This is Deskie, and we're still just getting started.